Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video from USA Celebrity Farewell. In this video, we'll be highlighting American actors who have passed away today and in the last few days, along with other notable screen legends. Before we proceed to look back at their careers, we kindly ask you to show your love and support by giving this video a like. It means a lot to us and helps us remember them together. Thank you. The entertainment community felt a profound loss on the 17th of June, 2026, when veteran entertainer Tom Dreesen closed his eyes for the last time at 86, losing his courageous, years-long struggle against cancer. His path to greatness was paved with immense pain. Dreesen survived an abusive, destitute childhood without hot water or electricity, sharing a single bed with multiple siblings. When he finally broke into show business, his groundbreaking choice to partner with a black artist triggered intense social backlash, resulting in dangerous encounters and severe financial ruin that nearly forced him to quit comedy forever. However, 1983 marked a historic turning point when he became the trusted companion and stage opener for Frank Sinatra, a legendary partnership that spanned 14 years. Throughout his iconic 50-year career, he earned a permanent place in cultural history by securing over 60 coveted guest spots on Johnny Carson's legendary stage. Ultimately, Dreesen taught us that true humor is born from survival. His departure leaves an empty chair under the spotlight, leaving behind a bittersweet silence that commands our deepest respect. Nolan, who has passed away at the age of 87, leaves behind a legacy that quietly reminds an entire generation just how much time has gone by. His departure on the 11th of April 2026 followed a private battle with illness, and for many film fans, it marked the loss of a presence that helped define a remarkable chapter in modern cinema history. Before modern cinema became routine, Nolan was helping build something new. Navigating the quiet struggles of a dedicated character actor, he maintained an enduring 50-year career. Throughout his historic journey, his performances in masterpieces like The Dark Knight trilogy and the acclaimed series Person of Interest carried a different kind of energy. Not loud for the sake of being loud, more personal, more human. People often remember the golden era of television through colorful images, but Nolan brought something softer to that world. There was emotion in his voice, vulnerability. Through industry shifts and decades of evolution, his immense dignity remained intact. For those who lived through that era, seeing John Nolan meant seeing a piece of a time that believed art could still change how people felt about the world. His movies remain. The voice remains. And somewhere between those old films and old memories, so does a small part of that time itself. Breaking news. Arnold Schwarzenegger's story begins not with fame, but with silence, pressure, and the quiet weight of being overlooked in post-war Austria. Born in Thal in 1947, he grew up in a strict home where discipline replaced warmth and emotional distance defined everyday life. That environment created a silent tension that slowly pushed him toward physical strength as a way to prove his existence. Long before the world knew his name, he was already building a future shaped by repetition, resistance, and refusal to stay invisible. Inside that household, affection was rare, and approval felt conditional, often dependent on discipline, obedience, and comparison between siblings that shaped his early emotional world. His father's strict presence created a constant sense of evaluation, where silence often carried more meaning than spoken words or encouragement. Even in moments of personal achievement, recognition rarely arrived in the way a child might emotionally need, leaving him inwardly restless and observant. That inner restlessness later became the foundation of his discipline, pushing him to seek environments where effort was measured in visible results. His arrival in the United States marked the beginning of a relentless pursuit of excellence through labor by day and training by night disciplined survival. He transformed that discipline into a world-changing physique, becoming a multiple-time Mr. Olympia champion and redefining the limits of bodybuilding history on the global stage. In Hollywood, he faced doubt and rejection due to his accent and image, yet persistence turned him into a global action cinema icon international legacy. His transition into politics and public leadership expanded his influence beyond entertainment, reflecting a desire to serve rather than perform. Each chapter of his life reflected a continuous reinvention driven by unwavering determination and resilience. Beneath the image of control and success, his personal life carried moments of rupture that deeply affected his marriage and family stability. He acknowledged responsibility for his mistakes, describing emotional consequences that could not be erased by achievement or time itself forever. Age brought visible challenges, including heart procedures and physical limitations that reminded him of the inevitable passage of time itself. He continued to train, reflect, and contribute, turning hardship into purpose while inspiring others through discipline and perseverance. Today, Arnold Schwarzenegger stands as a figure shaped by transformation, discipline, and the lifelong pursuit of self-reinvention itself. His legacy extends beyond fame, revealing unseen emotional costs behind every achievement in life itself always. If his journey touched you, reflect on how resilience shapes human destiny. He is still alive. The spotlight at New York's premier comedy clubs feels noticeably dimmer following the loss of Alex Duong, who recently passed away at 42 years old. For years, the vibrant stages of Gotham and New York comedy clubs were his true home, where he stood as a powerful, rising voice for the Vietnamese American community, using brilliant wit to bridge cultural divides. Beyond his acclaimed stand-up sets, television viewers recognized his sharp talent through a memorable presence in CBS's hit crime drama, Blue Bloods. However, away from the applause, Duong was quietly navigating an incredibly brutal personal storm. He was diagnosed with alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma, an extremely rare and aggressive form of cancer that brought severe physical hardships into his young life. Throughout this devastating health crisis, he fiercely refused to let suffering steal his gift, continuously using humor to uplift his loved ones. On the 22nd of March, 2026, his journey concluded peacefully at his home, surrounded by family, while an outpouring of community support helped comfort his final days. Duong leaves behind his mother, siblings, partner, and an enduring legacy, proving that true humor is born from unmatched bravery,